Oh yes, Sterling, Stella, all the things with an S. It is happening right here on your Monday morning.
Oh, well, it is Monday and we want to give you all the motivation that you need. And joining us this morning is fitness influencer and trainer Nomvula Khuzwayo, aka also known as Rain Queen. Now, she started out as an amateur Zumba trainer at UCT and led a running group called Catch Me If You Can. How amazing.
Now, since then, she has also partnered with several health, fitness and beauty brands, earned a degree in psychology, and is an ambassador for Trifocus Fitness Academy. And she's aiming to encourage women to challenge the stereotypes of their capabilities, embrace self-love, and educate others on the importance of physical and mental health. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only. Yay, yay, yay.
I love that you call yourself Rain Queen.
Yeah. Where's that come from?
So Rain Queen is actually a direct translation of my Zulu name, Nomvula.
Nice.
Because I often get a lot of questions about, I used to get questions about what my name means. And I used to, you know, we use those random handles on our social media. And I was like, I don't want to do that because people do ask you about what your handle means. So it's like, why not just use a name that has so much meaning to me, which is my name.
That is perfect.
And
that is absolutely perfect.
So fitting right now because you're literally raining down good vibes, good vibrations on everybody. So this is your work.
Yeah.
Talk to us about this journey though. How did it all start? I know for many of us, just even getting into exercising can be frustrating, right?
Yeah.
How did you get to this point where it is a part of your life, it is a part of your being, and you're sharing this with the world as well?
Yeah. So my journey is in two parts. So growing up, I've always loved dancing. If anyone has ever gone to my social media, they'll see a lot of dancing videos. I just love music. I love dancing. But when I got to my first year of the University of Cape Town, I was the first person in my family to make it to university.
Oh.
And in that same year, my now late sister was in a coma. Right? So she got into a coma a few months into my first year. So for me to cope, because I was in Cape Town, my family is based in Durban.
No support system.
For me to cope, I used to just, after my classes, I used to just put on my earphones and just go for a run for as long as I could. And for me, funny enough, I didn't even know, it was my first year in psychology, I didn't even know the importance of exercise on your mental health. I just did it because it felt good to me.
Yeah.
So because I got to see the results of what it was like dealing with, you know, my sister being sick and coping with school because I had to adjust to so much. I had never touched a computer until my first year of university.
No ways.
Exactly. So it was a lot. It was overwhelming. And at the
yeah.
time, I didn't know how to talk about stuff. So just going for a run for as long as I could, that's how I used to cope with it. So that's how I got into it. For me, it just felt like the most natural thing to do. It was never about body goals. It was never about running the fastest, you know, distance or the longest distance. It just was about my mental health.
It is incredible. And now that you've, excuse me, conquered your psychology degree, I think you can now also talk from an academic background, the importance of health and fitness and eating healthy and putting your fitness and your mental health first.
Yes. So a lot of people, when they think of the brain and the body, they usually separate it as if it's not in one body.
Yeah.
I learned quite a lot of things, especially when it comes to our diet and how that can affect literally how you feel, your energy levels. For example, if you think of just a Christmas morning or Christmas lunch where you eat all you can eat, you know? You can immediately feel how tired you feel, you know, after eating all that food and dessert and all of that. Not saying anything's wrong with that because I like to indulge, but just a small example of how food can affect your energy levels and just how you feel, your motivation to do anything. So if you were to eat like that or eat the kind of foods that make you feel sluggish like that every day, you don't have the capacity or the energy to sort of take on the day or have the energy to do a lot of things. And then also in terms of exercise and not being an active person and not going outside, that does tend to affect your mental health. If I can use an example, just after working out or going for a run, immediately I feel so good. I feel so light. That's why I always say, even to my followers, you'll never regret working out.
Yeah.
You know, as much as you can think about it and say, oh my gosh, it's a lot of work. But afterwards, you're just like, I feel so accomplished. I feel so good. And that affects other parts of your life as well.
Oh, I love that. Look,
Yeah.
it's so important, I think, for all of us to move and just to feel that feeling for once.
Yeah.
You're someone that I definitely think is an inspiration, not only to just everybody in the country, but in the world too, that gets to even just taste a bit of your energy.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you found this thing that you were running away from something, but within the run, you found it all. It's like such an irony to me.
Yeah.
I love how this all gets encapsulated. And I think tonight there's a great moment that symbolizes all of this for you. The Insider SA, I think, is coming
Yeah.
to... Is it tonight, I believe? Yes, tonight at 6 o'clock. That's on S3.
Yes.
What is happening? What can we expect from the show? Is there inspiration? Is it a dive into your life? What's happening on this?
I'm so honored to have even just be part of it on the Insider. I've loved and enjoyed the show. So what the viewers will get to see is a glimpse of my life. So apart from what people normally see on my social media, which is the fitness stuff, but they actually get to know me a little bit more. They get to see what I enjoy. You know, you're going to see later on that we're using a scooter on the promenade, just enjoying the outdoors, because that's really also a very important part of my life. And people get to know who I am, sort of like in a similar manner in how you just asked me questions about how it started. A lot of people don't know about me. And I get to invite the viewers into my home to see, you know, my space and what I enjoy outside of the fitness.
And how you make
stuff.
it rain.
And how I make it rain.
Well, you are the rain queen. You are incredible, and I'm so excited that you get to join us today. We'll also do a full body workout and, of course, catch her episode tonight on The Insider at 6 o'clock on S3.